Hello, traders. Welcome to the bull market freakout. Oh, crypto hoarders in the chat. He's here early, man. Pass the early sauce. Yeah. Oh my God, man. This market's just unbelievable. With Nvidia being the centerpiece of conversation, the market driver, the pure soul catalyst of the S&P 500, hitting all-time highs today. The Dow Jones Industrial Average back over 50K. Somebody free Pam Bondi from her chains. Bring her back, dude. NASDAQ, all-time highs. Small caps kind of chilling. Not really making fresh highs or anything. You know, for... Shoot, man. It's been a couple weeks, really. I mean, 12 days since Russell 2000 saw like a nice fresh all-time high. So... But you do have some nice stuff on the Dow Jones hitting its highest price since February 12th. So, some of these, we're talking about these last stream. Like, why was the Dow Jones lagging so bad? We're looking at some really bad performers, you know, on that index fund. So, Cisco with a seat. I don't remember if we looked at that one. But, incredible. You know, Nvidia after hours. Is it about to do it? Oh my, dude, they're about, look what they're about to do on Nvidia in after hours trading, man. This is crazy. Are they about to all-time high? Sorry, I get a little alert heavy when I go do my workout because I don't know what's going to happen. Just want to pay attention to this stuff, but I don't know. It's really weird when you look at the 60-minute. Like, you can clearly see on the daily it was right, but on the 60-minute, they took it to 218.67 here, so it messes up the anchor point. So it's kind of like you broke that supply line and you back tested it as support, and you're kind of like rallying above it. It's kind of insane, man. So hi in the chat from Nvidia, all-time highs. Jesus chimes, of course. We gotta do it, man. Alert setup if we get a fresh all-time high. That's right, real one's here, man. We like totals. Bitcoin made a comeback. Clarity Act.
Dollar Sedge. Mitch, genuinely what is fueling this market? I thought tariffs, high rates, high inflation, weak labor market and war would drive markets down. Sitting on the sidelines with cash like Steven Glandberg. Cheers, brother.
Yes, large indeed. Thank you, Anonymous.
Is that a joint?
Sticky inflation, monetary debasement. That's pretty much the answer to all this. Like, they are printing money behind the scenes so much. Like, you can feel the heat from the printing presses. Like, that's how much money, how much more debt we're getting into. That debt is accelerating. So on top of that, you have like more money in money market accounts in history. So largest cash position. People are like waiting for pullbacks. So, I mean, you've got that going on. So monetary debasement, more cash available to invest in the markets than ever before. And I guess some people are investing, but then passive flow every 2 weeks, right? Hundreds of millions of people's 401ks automatically deducted from their paycheck into these mutual funds that are directly going into these equities. So mortgage rates, right? I mean, yields are elevated, which I think should make the market go down, but terrible if you want to buy a home. I don't even know how you're going to be able to do it in this market. Yep. So I guess like if interest rates went down, it would be bad. Like the housing market, like the houses, the prices of the houses would not go down if interest rates went down. So interest rates being high is gonna possibly drop the price of housing. Yeah, it's a really weird market, man. Like, I think we're witnessing the death of fiat. These are financial instruments that are outrunning or keeping up with inflation. And that's about it, man. So, mania. Make your money while you can, I guess, in mania. But, dude, when the music's playing and when the music stops, you better have a chair or you're gonna get slaughtered. All right. So hype in the chat for
that. Anon was me. Cheers, Mitch.
Oh, Finding Nick.
Is that a joint?
Thanks for the 840. The 2 joints, bro. Is that 2 joints? No, dude. Here's the S&P. Another all-time high, man. You can't stop this market. Went through the 1618 like it didn't even exist. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah, dude. 8,000. They won 8,000 maybe. They cracked 7,500. Psychological, I guess, but just insane. You imagine a pullback coming at some point, but so people are like, dude, I'm waiting for a pullback. I'm like, bro, where were you a month ago? A month ago, there was a pullback. This is the pullback. You can't help that the V shape was so violent. I mean, World War II levels of violence on this V shape, right? When atom bomb took crescendo, all of this is so crazy, man. You got your pullback though. And people were just like, well, dude, I'm looking for a bigger pullback. I'm like, what? No, wait a second. Remember, never in the stock market history ever have you had back-to-back years of 20% corrections. You had a 20% correction in 2025. That means it was mathematically certain you weren't going to get a 20% correction in 2026. You only got a 10% correction, which is that's good. That's mild. That's like once every other year you get a 10% correction. You got it. And now look at it. Mean reversion, even though it's insane. It's actually that. I mean, for real. Once we started getting going in April of last year, where did we really pull back? We had like 1 week, maybe like 2 and 3 weeks. 3 weeks when we started getting going. 190 days. You maybe had 21 days of the 190 where you had pullbacks last year. And then we go to 2020. I mean, when that thing started going, like you didn't get, I mean, you had like, that's like 2 days right there, 3 days. And it kept going. So yeah, you did get a really nice pullback eventually. September 2020, August to September. And then you got a confirmation low in October. So you did get something, but man, when it started going, you know, like for real, you didn't get 162 days, maybe one pullback over a 3-day period, and that was it. So I want a pullback. Well, bro, like you won't get many. If you get one, like based on these more recent recoveries in the past 5-6 years, you might get a 3-day event, and then it's back to moon. And again, it's not my opinion. We're just looking at it, right? I mean, after like a little bitty 3-day, 5-day, 6-day pullback, it's gone again. So, I mean, people want to wait. And it's, well, Nvidia like just did nothing for 6 months, 7 months. Nothing, dude. Collectively, nothing. Yeah, you had a high, a couple all-time highs, but then you had the lows. But if it reverts out, you did nothing. Evened out like average and price between, you know, the period. Nothing. And now you breaking into price discovery with a news-driven catalyst of the H100 semiconductors, the chips that they're able to sell to China now, like Henson Huang going to China, like that's just catalyzing a run leading up to earnings. Which who knows? I mean, where's Nvidia gonna be by Wednesday of next week? We got 6 days till the biggest day in the world, right? I mean, everyone. It's gonna be like fireside chats, man. It's gonna be like a Miley Cyrus concert. Everyone's gonna be huddled around their computers. Ooh, the Nvidia earnings on the 20th. You gotta wonder, I mean, where will the price of Nvidia be? Are we gonna continue to run up tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday? Because it's aftermarket close on Wednesday. Will we be at 250 by then? Or is this gonna pull back? Yeah, this market's crazy, dude. That's all in all, insane market. Good luck on your pullbacks, because typically you don't get many. Yeah, man. And I think we go back to like 2018. It's going to be the similar type stuff. Like once the bottom got put in and it started running, very few times when you got any sort of pullback, meaningful pullback. Okay, S&P and the NASDAQ real quick. Another all-time high. Of course, dude, that's insane. It is insane. No one's going to tell you it's not insane. Waiting on 30K. That's the big psychological level. The 3s and the 0s. Holy crap. So, who's going to get you there? What asset's going to get you to 30K? Nvidia, probably. Yeah. Nvidia's leading the way now. It was like all the Intels and Applied Materials up after I was on good earnings. It was, AMD. There were a good amount of semiconductor, smaller caps that were really fueling this semiconductor run. And now it's like the big boy. All the money's rotating back into the big boy, the king of kings, which is Nvidia. So we'll see. I mean, it's a sight to behold, man. It's historical, but it is not very different than what we saw in years past when the V shape began. Not very different. Like, would you consider this a pullback, dude? A 2-3 day event in May, late May? It would be next week. A year ago, you got a 3-day event. What's the percentage pullback, bro? A 4% pullback. Whoa, it's over, dude. Where they ran it again. Anyway, insane. Let's look at the Dow Jones. M2 bros eating. Oh, here we are, man. I mean, that was the highest daily candle close in the Dow Jones Industrial Average since February 10th, and it was fifth highest daily candle close ever. Still sitting at that 886, so it's kind of like, yeah, they'll probably pump this thing, but they haven't yet. It's still just paused, showing a little strength on that candle close, but let's send this thing, man. We got to get this thing above all-time highs. Sorry, I don't know. I have a set up in my other room. 50,500, the big level to break. Okay. Yeah, futures have reopened. It's great to see. I mean, XRP did some things. Got to almost 155, but pulled back. Let me look at the Russell 2000, and then we'll look at a couple cryptos for a few seconds. I'm not gonna spend too much time. Here's your Russell 2000. It's consolidating. Looks like bullish consolidation at a 1414 fib extension. Maybe a little divergence. Yeah, like kind of overdue for some negative momentum. Sideways. Any pullbacks probably going to conclude higher than 2,700 and then run later, like good uptrend. I mean, this is a huge deal, dude. Like a huge breakout, continuation, confirmed already. 3,000 eventually. Market's on fire, dude. Barring acts of orange swans, Wind bombs in Iran. It's like the news cycle's gone, disappeared. You notice how weird that is? It's like every day, and now it's gone. Nothing. Give me the news, man. Yeah, so there's your index funds. I mean, we'll get back into some more stocks. I just want to look at Bitcoin real quick for a second. I know, dude, don't look at Bitcoin. It's cool, though. It came back, It needed something. Clarity Act stuff, passing something. Okay, it didn't pass all the way, but big bullish engulfing candle being painted. Hour 39 minutes till it's confirmed. Still back in this channel. And for the first time, this is some real stuff, I think. Let me scale out hard. So they didn't even do it. It was so close, man. Look how close this is. It's not my opinion. It's the 200-day simple moving average. Look, they didn't test it, even though it was like literally $40 from a formal test and didn't do it at the highs. Pathetic. Ugh. Want to puke. Been a long time since we've seen it. You haven't done it in 2026 at all. So maybe if you get a little push here, but I hope that Clarity Act and whatever was enough to maybe get some animal spirits back in this thing. Maybe that we get to that target one of that breakout setup. I mean, you're still a few $1,000s removed from it, but I'm thinking about the Bitcoin CME futures gap still. I got no faith, dude. How could you have faith in crypto? It's like a false god. I mean, it's just like, what they've done to it October 10th. I mean, it's just a different world. Still waiting on 84.1 here. That's it. Not going to apologize for having that as a target. 85.4 or whatever is like the 38% retrace from the all-time high. So we're getting there, but yeah, I mean, you were diverging. But you can still see, though, we're in the channel, the highs of the channel, or at the highs of the day, we've merely tested the supply line to reconfirm its validity as a supply line. Again, that's not great. We got to have follow through. We have to have it tomorrow, or we're cooked. Very cooked, man. Got to have follow through. Give me some more news-driven catalyst or something. Maybe Trump will tweet about Bitcoin, and that'll be all we need. Okay.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
Whatever, dude. Dude, Ethereum, man. You're getting an Ethereum. You're getting an Ethereum. Wow, dude. It's grub. No structures work, you know, like trying to identify a structure here. It's garbage. It's still like technically okay, I guess. Still fine. Just gonna underperform Bitcoin. So it's like, you're probably better off, if you do care about crypto, you're probably better off in Bitcoin than anything else. Probably. It's safer, that's for sure. I just look at it and I'm like, okay, bullish 5-0. They're still trying to do something here. It's pausing. Waiting for Bitcoin movement. It's been just such a slow churning. Think about April 17th, man. Think about April 13th, April 10th. Just watching all these semiconductors. Oh my God. You know, just Burj Khalifa-ing. Burj Khalifa maxing. And then you're in Ethereum. Yeah, you're in a little mud hut in Africa. Good luck, dude.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
All right, man. What happened, dude? What happened? Okay, we can look at XRP because a notable movement on it today, but it's kind of pulled back. It's up 5%. That's incredible. Nice engulfing candle. Going for the highest daily close since March 17th. Something to this. Something very interesting. No one really knows. Someone's going to come in. I know an Alex Cobb, XRP bros, going to be like, dude, it was this news catalyst. It was so good. Maybe 150, you're at it right now. It's a psychological level. It's a horizontal line, support resistance. It's this top of this trading range kind of. And breaking it 160 could be fast. I do love the RSI right now. Like the way it's looking is like super hot. I mean, like you're back above 60, failure, pullback, and it's like a higher low. And now you're back immediately above 60. I love any asset on the daily above 60 on the RSI when it's trying to find itself and it has put in a higher low on, like, I guess this big channel breakout. So cautious optimism on XRP on mega breakout watch, where you could be going to 160, 175, and then 190. Those would be 3 targets if it was going to do something, which I don't know. Like, dude, I don't know, man. I'd rather just own Solar Edge, call it a day. Oh wait, Solar Edge. Remember, like, when we had this really, really nice talk yesterday on stream? Yesterday. And it was like, bro, solar dragons, silver dragons, oil dragons. Beautiful, beautiful resolution. Less than 24 hours after the stream, after the discussion of the solar dragon. And it's beautiful. You gotta love a good uptrend and a pullback at an inflection zone, and then local forms of reaccumulation, like one bottom, like a double bottom, but it's a higher low in the uptrend. So it's just continuation of this more than before stuff. And this is the type of resolution you can get off stuff like that. It's beautiful. I mean, this is a mega breakout. Like, this is huge. Like, this is like, I mean, I know there's the local high you'll have to deal with again at like 53, but yet you're targeting pretty much for like 58.70 and 69.60 on Solar Edge. So it's like trade setup stuff, man. Like, these are things you want. You want good trends. Then you want good local structures concluding their development at major inflection zones. And if there's evidence of more accumulation on the local structures, my God, it's even better. So just, and no earnings to worry about. Blech. No earnings. They already reported that crap. All right. Back May 6th, a week ago. So we got blue skies, green grass in front of us. Let's keep it going, man. I know a lot of people were hyped about it. HT, you bought Solar Edge because of stream yesterday. Got it 42. My man, dude, 17% in a day. Not a bad day. Wow. Yeah, but I mean, like, it doesn't mean like people have to buy, you know, like whatever. I was just like, hey, it just looks good here, you know. RDW looked good on that bullish back test, you know. Doesn't mean you got to buy it or anything. It's just, and then hey, there's some stuff where it's like, hey, it looks real good, like TNDM, and it starts playing out, then just completely busts and round trips back to entry, and it's like, but that's like the importance of like position sizing and all that, you know. A lot are going to play out more than are going to fail, I think. And you know, some are going to fail, some are going to like dud out, they're not going to like get going the way you want them to, you know. But we don't act like we know where an asset's going next. We just understand structures and trends and inflection points, inflection zones. Okay. Anyway, and then there was the RDW. It'd be cool to just look at it real quick, you know, like why not, man? It was hype in the chat, 22%. Yeah, the highest price since August 2025, and it just all off. Like, man, this is what we're talking about. Like confirming bottoms. They're already higher in the previous low, and they rally and they take it back to the zone and just confirm the validity of this inflection zone. It's not my opinion, man. I'm not here like making stuff up. This is just, it's reality. From look, October 2021. Look, it was swing low, then it was a swing high reversal in 2022. So it's like that's where it was manufactured first time ever, and so that's why I plotted it. And look how the price action correlated to this level, and it's just so happens when they recaptured it, reconfirmed it. That's called the spring back test. That's where you get high probability outcomes and pronounced moves, and you've gotten it on RDW. Very, very nice to see that. Very short period of time. So rooting for it to continue. I mean, like above 1327 long enough. You're looking for 17. So amazing stuff so far. All right. Anyway, so those are just a couple like big boys today. Stat patterns, right? Portfolio patterns, the big ones today. We can look at these cryptos and index. Let's look at gold real quick and silver. Like we try to like go across the markets, just general broad view of everything. 3 days in a row, 3 black crows, kind of not great, man. I mean, it's still above support resistance, 46, 40, 45, 43. But not making a higher high yet. Verdict's still out on it. To me, it's not the place. Why? The party, right? There's always a party, and in the party, you miss the party. Like, it was a blockbuster blowout. They had to bring in the effing National Guard to end this party. Do you not understand? The tanks had to come out. Like, buildings were on fire. People were doing keg stands in the attic, on the roof and stuff. And so right now you're just, obviously you can, this is why I have this plot. It's like a corrective channel. It's a wave down. I mean, it's like you're in an intermediate correction. So you're not going to be getting big moves.
What you think of that Honda virus, Mitch? Thank you.
Can I eat this fish? No, you can't eat this fish. Can I buy gold? No, you cannot buy gold. Hantavirus is a scam virus, dude. It's literally translated in Hebrew to scam virus. So, no. Like, just no. Like, you're not gonna get mail-in voting again. You psycho, lunatic, sociopaths. You're just not gonna get mail-in voting again and get to steal an election again. You're not gonna get to do that. Go F yourself. That's what I think about hantavirus. Okay? Anyway. Silver was down, big bearish engulfing candle. They did hit a resistance, right? I mean, they hit that 88.59 level. It's resistance. They hit it again, and then they also lost $84. So what a nice run. So support was respected, resistance was respected. Sometimes that's just how it is. Maybe the correction could continue. There's nothing on the oscillators implying exhaustion or anything. It's just, I mean, dude, that was insane. That was 7 green candles in a row, which is what Nvidia just did. So, commodity in a no trend right now after a blow off top of a legendary party. There is good downside below 84 given enough time if it's real. Above 88.59, your upside could take you to like 96. If you ever broke 96, yeah, then it'd be insane. You'd be going full on 886, 115. But yeah, just people, hey, look what happened. Commodity traders took a shot at 71, made money, and have, it looks like, sold, taken some profit at a resistance. Looks pretty simple to me. Just traders trading on silver. Copper, after an all-time high 2 days ago, kind of pulling back, no big deal. A little bit of bearish divergence maybe on the histogram, not on the RSI. Bullish convergence, super strong, 69 plus on the RSI. So I mean, this could be running away. Like we don't know. Like it looks good to me. Like it's probably going to continue at some point. Maybe today, tomorrow, however many. It could pull back to freaking $6, and it's still insane. It's still the highest low in the history of copper. So it could go down a lot and still be an incredible technical shape. Copper is not in the same shape or situation as gold and silver. Completely different animal right now. The copper animal, whatever. Could I make what's going? Did a miracle happen? Oh yeah, maybe Clarity Act. That's why you're shadow banned. No, dude, I'm shadow banned because I don't monetize. So the poorest of poor people in the world could be on McDonald's Wi-Fi and watch me and not watch one effing advertisement. Nothing. They just turn on the stream when I'm live and it's just me. There's some copyright music playing in the background. I think enhances the quality of the stream just a little bit. Someone maybe disagree. Maybe I shouldn't play music at all. But you know, I don't really care, man. Like, I mean, whatever. If I gotta like be this guy who's got a videographer, you know, documenting everything I'm doing, filming everything I'm doing throughout my day, and me sitting in my back light, my 4K camera, what's up, bro? Hey, man, who's the day, dude? I mean, like, whatever. You know, I'm just here. I feel like I'm providing more value to the people who watch me by kind of doing it the way I do it. Like this, you know? All that other stuff's kind of like...
Is it time for Hood to make a comeback? I think so.
So, Rob. Thank you, dude. We can look at Robin Hood. Yeah, man. I mean, music's so quiet anyway. You shouldn't even be able to really hear it. It's almost just like, what? That sounds maybe good, but... Anyway, Copper killing it. So, yeah, we'll look at... We had a couple requests, like whatever. I just want to look at Mag 7. We looked at Nvidia. It's just absolutely beautiful. Over 236.37. It's about at an all-time high after hours. Microsoft was up 1%. Unbelievable. They did it, man. Maybe it's, you know, like gonna be okay here. Anything about 397, I guess, is okay. It's still broken out, you know, broke the descending broadening wedge. Kind of trying to confirm a key inflection point as support, which is nice. Definitely, like, if you want value on a Mag 7, this is probably your best value. Just is, because everything else premium. Nvidia all-time highs. I don't know. Meta maybe. Meta gear rate back above 600 could be value. I'll just say, like, if you want to own like Meta, like, just if you have a stop loss around 595 to protect yourself, fine, go with it, man. Go for the gap fill, you know. I think Meta probably still the deepest value. But I guess Meta above 600 could be okay. Not that confident at all. No confidence. Apple's kind of flat today. I mean, it was the second highest candle close ever. Second to yesterday's record close. Very strong. It's the Gartley. It's beautiful bullish Gartley, man. The best of the Mag 7s in terms of structures that we saw during the headline craziness of the war. Start the war, bro. Stop the war, bro. Back and forth.
Hi,
Ceasefire.
can you take a look at ABBA, please?
What's better than man?
Bruh.
We'll look at it, dude. A batch. About man. Bagger man. That's it. Father Lion's been watching from Mickey D's for free for years. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. Why did oil gap down 4%? Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at it right now, and sorry, let me knock out these Mag 7. Let's get to them. Google's second highest daily candle close ever, or third, whatever. Just, I guess, channeling. If you want to try to channel it, there's upside still. Like they could take this to 422, 425, and maybe to hit over bought like crazy. So it's prettier on like the 4 hour, I guess, maybe. Hold on. Just more candles, you know. Channels are always prettier when they are accompanied by candles, man. Candleman. Beautiful channel. Like, oh my God, so sexy. So they're just hitting the heart line maybe, but if they could break it, yeah, 425 target on Google inside this channel, man. All right. Super, super strong, dude. This is Nvidia and Google. The Kangs, man. The Kangs of the market. Tesla is fine, dude. Unfilled gaps below you. A pullback would be super cool. Like, good God, could you imagine just getting so lucky like this to get something like that? And then you'd be like, oh my God, you know what it'd be like? It'd be like kind of proportionate, man. Kind of like pretty sexy. Like, it's like, that's kind of like beautiful, man. Like something, maybe it goes a little lower too, can overshoot. But then it'd be like, man, 3 rising valleys right there on the 3rd valley. You get like a back test to the old high from 2021. Dude, it would be like artwork if we could get something like that on Tesla. Chef's kiss. Composite man, please give us our 3rd valley for our matured reaccumulation structure at key levels. It would be such a wonderful grand slam trade setup for sure if we could get it. Right? Just pipe dreams, man. Let me dream. All right. Amazon down 1% after hitting all-time highs about over a week ago. They haven't tested 259 yet. Maybe they'll go do that. Maybe pull back, fine. No edge, nothing implying that buyers are exhausted on the daily. So I think like at some point this is gonna pivot again and run higher. It's like super strong. So maybe wait for a catalyst. I don't know. 2-minute rundown on how to read Gartley, where to anchor them. Yeah, man. I mean, I guess like we could. Pretty simple stuff, man. Apple's a great teacher here. Yeah, dude. The Gartley, the B point should be a 618. I think you can get to the 65% retrace. It's a very special number they call the golden pocket. 618 to 65, I think's fair. Okay, so the X point, the A point, then the B point's a 618, not a 50, not a 38.2, a 618. C point, a lower high, typically like a 786, 886 from this previous high. So how do you get this right here? This number, you anchor from the A point to the B point. That is how you get this right here, this number. So that's an 82% retrace in between the 786, 886 valid. Okay. It can go lower. I think you can get a 618 too. It's fine. Then right here, typically you want a 786. Okay. On the X to D, how do you anchor that? You go from the X point to the A point. That's how you get your right here, the X to D. So it's an 88% retrace. You can clearly see 886. 786s, they happen. They're kind of rarer. 786 Gartleys. So like for me, if I see an asset hit, if I see a Gartley hit an 886, and there's like confluence right here at a 1414, 886, 1414, 786, 1414, I like love it. It's like a magic number. When you get the 1414 on the B to D, how do you get the 1414? From the B point to the C point you anchor? the low to the high. That's how you see the 1414, the pink line there. That's a 1414 fib extension from the B to C anchoring. So 786 will work, but 886 to me, it's like, let there be no doubt. That's the max fib node for a retrace harmonic, accumulation harmonic. So 886 complete with 1414, very special. 786 1414, very special. Like ACHR, for instance, for your Gartley, legendary. My God, dude, 14K into $170,000 in 6 weeks. This trade right here, but there was 786 1414. Oh, dude, Crypto Alex, I'm so sorry.
Can we look at
you should
corn?
change your name. That's what you should do. Change your name to Stock Market Alex, and then start treating your crypto scams like the scams they are, and start falling in love with equities markets. Okay. So it was easier for me because I found this market, like technical analysis in crypto, really wasn't a thing. It was like, yeah, there's Bitcoin and Dogecoin. I'd never even heard of any of that crap. I didn't care. It was all stocks for me for many years when I was learning this stuff. So I never fell into that Kool-Aid drinking stuff, but it's good. Like, at least the crypto scam brought in a bunch of y'all, and like I was able to like influence you and change you and mold you into an actual market participant, not a crypto exit liquidity bro, because that's all crypto is. Oh, we're going to extract from you. Oh, you're a participant in crypto. We'll extract money from you until you're broke and you make no money over 10 years, 6 years. Nah, man, if you listened to me over the years of watching you, oh yeah, dude, crypto's a scam, like speculative joke asset class for sure. Anyway, so the 786 1414 here, you got the almost 56%. I mean, that's pretty close, but like what really did it was the swing low and the reaction you got at the 786 1414. That's how you knew it was a valid Gartley. And then they got one more test, and it was a slightly lower low. Double bottom, type 2 return with that bullish divergence on both oscillators, and you had it on the weekly too, and it was all happening at that magic inflection zone, and it was just like, this is so easy. This is it, man. This is the dream of all dreams. This is where you buy some call options and you can literally become rich on trades like this. Hits target 4, which was like $10. Yeah, like by Thanksgiving, 978. It was just 6 weeks, man. It was just incredible. So anyway, there's your Gartley education, bro. Just talking about it. We looked at the Mag 7s. We looked at US oil real quick. The gap down. Good. We want oil to collapse, bro, for the sake of the world. Okay. We want it to collapse. The trade's been over, so we don't care what happens to oil now. All we wanted was the Gartley to play out, and we take profit, 4 targets, make, I don't even remember. I think I made 400,000 on this one. It was incredible, dude. Absolutely incredible trade. In and out. Hadn't touched it since. Don't care. Like, do I give a crap about oil now? No, because I know this is a casino. This is all that's going to happen. It's going to gap down. Then it's going to rally, fill the gap, and it's going to collapse again. Then it's going to run. It's going to chop you up. You'll never be able to make money on this asset with an edge. The only way you make money on this asset is by flipping coins. And good luck with that, bro. Good luck. So, I don't know, below 100, you'll go back test it as resistance probably today. But target below 100, given enough time, it's $87. That's all I got for you. That's your oil. I have no idea. There's probably a news-driven catalyst, probably a reason why oil dumped, some sort of peace talk or something. All right. Oh, you sent Chip Flipper? You did, man? All right. OSPN. I didn't get it yet, but I don't think. Nah, but I trust you, man. But we'll get into the request. We're just looking at, like, the last stuff, like the DXY, US oil. DXY, what a pump today, man. Wow, are they actually double bottoming here, 1 and 2, and not seeing 97? Bro, I hope they don't see 100 again. If we see 100 again, that's like a partial decline of a trading range rectangle. That means high probability chance of big breakout. So please, you don't want the DXY maybe to go higher, but this isn't a good start. This isn't a good sign. Like, you don't want, like, wow, there's so much demand on the DXY that they're not even letting it go test that major historical support. they're just double bottoming it above that, and now you're really shining. 13 minutes. I mean, this thing's up 0.42%. Whoa. Back above the 200 moving average. You better hope it fails, man. You better hope that they make a lower high than 99.36, and we see 97 soon. Or if we see 100 again, there's probably like a huge chance we're breaking upward. This is like a Wyckoff accumulation situation where you have a spring back test of spring, and I don't know what happened where it should be breaking out here, but it failed. Throwback, I guess. And now, I mean, you might be jumping across a creek again. You get sometimes you can get multiple creeks. It's the dragon, but you sometimes get multiple creeks in these Wyckoff situations. See this? They jumped across the creek. I mean, they even back tested initially too much supply here, but they came back, and their old creek is being regarded as support a couple times down here. So multiple creeks. I mean, look, dude, multiple creeks. It happens. All right. Music stop, man. Excuse me. Hour and 11 minutes till the daily close in crypto. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, that bell, sub. All right. China, dude, China markets had been doing things, dude. Like the Chinese market hit its highest price since October 2024. Literally today/yesterday, the A50. Oh, so what is it? The ticker CH50. Or is it CNH? CHN. I think so. Something like this. China 50. Yeah, this was literally like 1.5 year highs before the red candle today. See, red engulfing candle intraday though, highest price since October 2024. So I know there's way more data. I don't know why I can't find it, but uptrending, very strong, man. China and Hong Kong is okay. Hong Kong's more. Ugh. Hong Kong's nothing burger. They haven't done anything in 7+ months. Kind of terrible. Anyway, y'all brought up China, so my brain was like, China? A50? Okay. I'm cooking, dude. What am I cooking, bro? We can look at let's look at the TLT again, just for the sake of it. The 20-year Treasury bond ETF. How we doing? Oh my God, we were up today. We gapped up and then dumped into the whole day, just dumped to close at lows of day, even though it was still up 0.14%. Dude, it's so bad, man. It's like just bond bros. I'm sorry. Not working out. Could I eat this fish, chip liver? People are salty, dude. No one cares about Bitcoin, dude. Well, we're not really spending any time looking at Bitcoin, though, you know? So we're all over the place. We are across the markets. It's like the name of this live stream, if you didn't know. And we've done it. We've gone across the markets, dude. I'll go so far across the markets that I'll look at effing milk futures. I need milk. Milk futures. Waiting for maybe a type 2 return here. Class 3 milk futures. The reaction occurred, so let's pull it back and get 1524 again. You know how amazing of a trade setup milk futures could be if we
Can
get
we take a
something
look
like
at
this.
Xano/USDT?
Dude, if you got that, it'd be like time to bet the actual farm on milk futures. What's up, Variz? Xano? Go look at Xano. Thank you, dude. S-Coins getting asked about, so having the chat for milk futures. Anyway, I know there's other commodities and stuff, dude, but let's get through this. I've been live now 50 minutes. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub, or be destroyed. Thank you. You know what I mean, man. Oh, you want some corn, Billy? We'll do some corn. We'll go in order, and I know that I think Chip Flipper requested too via Bitcoin. I still haven't received anything, but I know it takes like 20 minutes probably to come in. Pathetic. Oh, I'm a peer-to-peer, by the way. Imagine buying a coffee with Bitcoin. It takes 20 minutes to confirm. Yeah, Hood's interesting. Yeah. Nice day today. Dude, why is it interesting? Because 70.75 is an old all-time high candle close from August 2021. See, it's off just a little bit, right there. 70.43, right? You see it? This is not my opinion. I just love candle closes. It's just my thing. Longer I'm in the market, more I just love candle. Look at the candle close.
Drinking beer and eating chips watching the stream.
What's up, Newton man?
Bruh.
Sweating on it, my beer and chips. I don't know. You might be English, but you also might be American. Because, like, we all drink beer, but then chips could be very English or very American. Oh. Very cryptic, you know. Are you eating Doritos? Or are you eating, what do y'all say? Like, aren't the fries in England called chips? It's like crisps. I don't know. Yeah. English people call potato chips crisps. So you might very well be English, but you're not tipping me in pounds. You're tipping me in US dollars. So yeah, you're American. Okay. Definitely Doritos or something, right? He's American, man. So look, this is what's going on. I mean, kind of messed up neckline, beautiful momentum shifting structure, and you can't say it's not happening at an extremely important inflection point. You saw it, man. Not my opinion. So there's probably a supply line here. And a long way off on that, man, right? You got a lot. That means good upside to take you to 95, 92 here. You'd probably be targeting for something like that. You could. Just looking at support resistance. Here's your little zone. That'd be your target area again. Right there. Yeah, between 93 and 98. Boom. Swing high, swing lows, swing lows. Then a swing high here again, April. So yeah, if you're gonna play it, I mean, it's up 5% today. Your upside potential, so you got about 15 to 23% upside. Not too bad. Yeah, that's some good upside potential. So yeah, we'll see. It's dead idea below 70.43 on Hood, man. All right, it's been getting wrecked lately, right? What's up, Cars Crypto?
Good evening, Mitch. Because Bitcoin sucks, can we get a "Hey" song when successful trade play out? Thank you for being you, and can we take a look at RR?
Cars Crypto, thanks so much, dude. Unfortunately, like yeah, Rich Tech Robotics will look. The problem is, so the Hey song, only a select few traders in this community are getting hyped on a particular trade setup playing out. Like, we're talking, you're never gonna, like, the Hey song, chat gets lit, chat gets insane. So the only thing that is gonna possess literally everyone to hive mind into freaking out in the chat is the Hey song, while Bitcoin, for some reason, just Bitcoin is making all-time highs. Chat, people don't care about Nvidia making all-time highs. They don't care about gold making all-time highs, silver making all-time highs, copper making all-time highs, the S&P, NASDAQ. They don't care about anything making all-time highs. Unless it's Bitcoin. That's it. It's the weirdest phenomenon on earth. For some reason, our community cannot and will not get hype for anything unless it's Bitcoin making all-time highs. So we can't devalue the Hey song. You just have to think about it like a Hey song is like winning a national championship. You're gonna go many years and you're not gonna win a national championship. So you gotta really remember the old national championships. Let's watch film. Let's watch that 2020 title game. I remember, dude, we were on the top of the world, but now it's a different era right now. So gotta wait to play the Hey song. Yep. You shouldn't be able to dance the music. Father line, it shouldn't be that loud. Like, it should literally be almost inaudible. So you got a hidden bullish divergence going on too on Hood. So above 70, 43, you got 15 to 23% upside. Could be interesting, man. Could be interesting on Hood. Not bad, man. Look at these futures, dude. Like, it's just so ridiculous. We're just hanging out near all-time highs. No big deal. NASDAQ and S&P. Top left. Or top left, bottom left. Freaks, man. Actual freaks. Okay, that was for Rob. Fart McMahon wants ABAT. American Battery Technology Company. Well, remember how this one started, dude? Remember how these assets will sometimes just M-shape, and it's the genesis. God. We could go back in time too. Go back to March 2025, find this chart probably, and it probably looks like this. Yeah, dude. And then the blow off, the trade played out, and then it's like pulling back, correcting ever since October. So locally, you know, it was a nice deep retrace, but you're up against resistance. You're up against 376 here. You know that's a big level. So how do you strategize? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough here. I don't think you have an edge particularly. I guess you could try to like play that. If you wanted to play 324, I guess you could. You just stop out in the low threes. But your upside potential is not maximum, right? We want blue skies, green grass. ACHR above that little inflection point we looked at, right? Solar edge above that one last level that we were at. It's wide open spaces, man. There's not wide open spaces here because you got 376 right there. Now, if you ever broke 376, yeah, you could be looking at, yeah, you do have wide open spaces above 376, which is like 527, but you're not there. You're below it. So you can give it a shot. I don't see anything particularly insane about it structurally. Little mini crab pattern, I guess. But yeah, it's okay.
Can we look at QCOM, please?
Qualcomm JMeg, thank you for the 20. Absolutely. Much love. We're gonna keep it rolling. Chip flipper. What was it again? Chip flipper. What did you want? Type it again. Crypto Alex. Yeah. You know why? Because the name crypto's in your YouTube handle. She did not find you to be a viable provider and went with stock market John 37. That's who the father is, because he bought equities and didn't buy crypto. Austin Weekly. Okay. Please, for my family. Oh, remember 786? Well, this is a real Gartley. 786 with 1414. That is that magic confluence with a 618 on the B point, lower high on the C point. Ah, good Gartley. Good Gartley education. Weekly, though. He wants the weekly. Shoot, dude. I mean, it would have been nice to see 9, but maybe because of that confluence, maybe it's this 11, you know, that they're 1-4-ing, 786ing. You didn't really have a good oscillators here. I would still love it, man. It would just make me like, I just want to long the crap out of this. If we got one more little this 886 it, give me some bullish divergence on one of the oscillators in the weekly, and it's lined up to this absolute level, you know, from 1998, 2005, 2009, 2013, 22, 23, right? I mean, I would love that, but again, it's not about what I want. You do have a completed Gartley by the book that it might be beginning its type 1 reaction. Kind of a slow going, you know, for 6 weeks, but it's kind of there. So chip flipper, it's either here or it's 9. John Stocks 37. A new meme. We did it. Oh God. Yeah, we looked at crude. Just join the stock market, dude. And you will be the father. Okay, you will procreate. I swear. Women will respect you when they find out you're an equities bro or commodities bro. But a crypto bro demands no one's respect because it's the yield in performance of crypto speaks for itself as a complete and utter loser. People get mad at me because crypto sucks, and I just call it out. That's right, JCS. Solar Edge did things, man. Okay, there's your off spin, one span, Gartley. But is it really beginning, you know? Or are we gonna 8866? So it's so tough here. It's kind of controversial for me. Corn. Billy wants corn, chat. Yeah, dude, what are you gonna do? You can't do anything if oil is just gonna do what it's doing. Kind of been positively correlated. It's still, dude, it's a, unless you're in a late stage going into mania like silver and gold, this is typically how it goes at the beginning. It's very slow going. It's very boomer-esque. You're going to be like, man, why do I own corn when I could have just owned Nvidia? Yeah, good question. Not that great of a question because it's literal corn. And it's a commodity and it's not mania yet. It's still finding itself. You will need some catalysts here. So it's still above support. It's still above 1770. Just hanging around, you know, like coming off the 1914 high. And that was the highest level in a year. I mean, you know, this week and last week, 52-week highs. So you can be disappointed in corn because it's down 2.37% today. But after this week hitting the highest level in a year. So, but everything's good above 1770. It's just a good spot. Just, this is something where you just gotta not think about it, man. Yeah, look at the volume. Dude, the volume's nuts. Like insane volume at this key level, really. I mean, you're never gonna get rich on corn unless it's late stage mania. You'll never get rich on it. So you might get rich on one of these tech plays or solar plays, whatever. But yeah, corn's gonna corn, dude, and it's not gonna go insane unless some sort of catalyst occurs, and it could. Typically, those big catalysts happen, you know. When the higher lows started coming in. Show me the charts. I'll show you the news situation. Xano. This is for Varize, please. So you get your inflection zone. Nice inflection zone. This is the weekly, by the way. Why not? So they came down and they tested it. What an engulfing candle. My God, that's 65% in a week. Golly goody, they hit the support though, right? They defended it for sure. And last week was an engulfing candle. There was a 16.46% candle last week. It was the highest weekly close since, I think, November 2025. So kind of just range bound, well off the lows. There you have it, man. It's range bound. The closer you are to $6, the closer you are to the maximum risk management, I guess optimum risk management zone, right? That's top. So the bottom, anytime if you're range bound trader, right? The rectangle, the bottom, the top, range, bottom of the range, the closer you are, the easier it is to manage your risk with a trading plan. And the further away you get, the more of a coin flip it becomes, whether it's going to hit the bottom or top of the range next. And unfortunately, you're kind of at that. You're in the dead middle of this range here. So it's like hard to say if this is going to break $12, which is some sort of little midpoint heart line in the midpoint. Yeah, $12. They tested it at the highs this week. and no higher, and it's reversed in February 2025, April, and May of 2025. It's been a support kind of in October 2025. So this is where you flip your coin. Definitely no edge, and at a midpoint of a trading range, and it's kind of like a little resistance there. Like, flip the coin, dude. Oh my, I don't know why that thing was up. What the I have no idea why that was up, dude. Oh. It's the only thing to get chat going. That's why I did it. I did it because I started realizing chat started going faster in my peripheral, and I'm like, I did it on purpose, man. I did it to freak y'all out. Dude, I'm tired of a hard full body workout today, so forgive me. Okay. Yeah, so trading range, bottom and top. The midpoint's $12. They tested that midpoint where it's reversed before a multitude of times. So there's no way to adequately manage your risk here to go fresh long. It's a coin flip. Your risk, you've no idea what your risk is. So the closer you are to $6, the closer you are to be able to construct a trading plan optimally. You don't have that ability right here. So that's Santa. Sorry, Breeze, man. Okay. RR for Cars Crypto. Take robotic. I remember we had a little M shape here, didn't we? Dude, could somebody create a John Stocks 37 and harass Andrew Crypto, or who was it? No, it was Crypto Alex. Oh man, memes are dreams. Memes are dreams. So RR, yeah, it had a nice M shape. Well, we did. I mean, we had a nice 886 retrace on this thing. Took it all the way down.
Can you do C?
Cairo Goop. Yeah, dude, we'll look at QUCY for sure, man. Thank you. There's John Stocks 37. You guys get a stock from me, dude. You got some work to do, man. You got a new kid coming. Home wrecker in the chat. Home wrecker maxing. Big yikes. So this is a big old M shape, you know, like X, A, B, C, D. They had an 886 plus. They had a key support, real nice. And this thing's been rallying. I mean, anything above 259. I know there's this 288 level that they're testing right now. I think you're targeting for 341 on this. Probably. Yeah, pretty good. That's just kind of uptrending here. Nice bullish engulfing candle yesterday or 2 days ago, and kind of followed through today. I mean, today was the highest daily candle close since February 13th. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad, man. Rich Tech Robotics, you know, always though, it's like you just never know. Like when you look at 4 hours, like that could be exhaustion, man. Yeah, it could dump, but I think you'd probably have a stop loss somewhere below 259, 253 if you were in this already. But yeah, it's okay. It's not a good fresh long area at all. It's not, right? It's not, oh, time to do a trading plan. Could be an X, A, B, C, a slightly higher high, and then roll over to $2 again. So it's not really I don't think you have an edge here at all. I just think it's cool you're trading above 259. And if they could break 288, 341 would be your target. So nothing like crazy, man. Could I hear this, crypto? Crypto Alex, a little late, man. A little late. You're gonna have to pay child support. Sorry. For owning crypto. But it's fine. You know, the judge will see your crypto statements, and you'll be fine. You won't have to pay anything. All right, Qualcomm had a big pullback today, but is up 3.4% after hours. So kind of made back half the losses. Yeah, when you get these crazy nonstop rallies with gaps and stuff, eventually you're going to get one of these red candles. I mean, it was 11.46% candle May 12th, and it's just been correcting. It'll eventually make a higher low and run again, probably attempt to rally. Maybe take this thing down here, like, oh, fill it up and then go up like that. I mean, like, there's no edge though. Like, this is not something that I'm looking at where it's time to take it long or anything. They took it to 100% retrace, hit an all-time high for a day, literally all-time highs for one day, and then they kind of bearish abandoned babied it for real. That's definitely bearish abandoned baby. So that reversal is just kind of ongoing, but it's up right now. There hasn't been one negative histogram wick since March 23rd. About time, man. I mean, good God. After a 124 to 230 in a few weeks, hit resistance all-time highs, reverse. Okay, pull back, fine. Maybe if you can stay above 188, you might be good. 188 is an old resistance from 2022. They might go back, test that. Maybe that could hold. We could attempt to rally at 230 again, but that's Qualcomm. Nothing to really look at. It's kind of insane, dude. All right, Chiral Loop, Chiral Coop. QUCY. New Kryptonians. Oh God. Oh, what is the quantum site, dude? This is one of those where it's just it. Oh my God. Breaking news, Nvidia. I think fresh all-time high on Nvidia right now after hours. Animal spirits. It's an animal spirit bomb. Dude, there's nothing to look at here. Should I buy this stock? No. Quantum Cyber up 123.88% today. It was up 315% yesterday. So what do you even want, man? Like 450+% in 2 days. It's just, there was no rhyme or reason. It was a news-driven catalyst. I'm sure someone had inside information. News broke and it went berserk. I'll tell you what was crazy about it. There's some insane triple bullish divergence, right there. That was sexy. You just never know, man. It was a casino pump. Cool. We're looking at it, but there's nothing to do. Price objectives. This thing will be down 60% in a couple days. Like, it just doesn't matter. Only makes lower highs, lower lows forever and ever and ever and ever. So whatever it'll do, it'll make the lowest high of all time and then collapse again. So, yep. Thank you for the request, though. There's just nothing to do here, right? I can't really help you or do anything. Yeah. Bitcoin dumping again. Well, there you go, man. It's like don't you dare 1, 2, 3 it. Don't you dare, like, classic distribution at the supply line of the channel. It would be like it would be so crypto. It would be so Bitcoin to do this today. And then right here, it actually does this. Like, it would be the most probably go figure moment of the year for crypto if they did that. There's no way, man. It's just, what? This is perfectly plotted to the penny of this top here. So we got that channel top, and it was tested once, and now they're doing it again. Like, it's, you scale in, you're gonna see it. It's like tested and tested. It's like perfect. So I hope not, man. I hope this isn't real. I hope it's not real. Jeez. So we did it, man. Let's look at Nvidia real quick. What were they doing? Oh my God. Oh, it's about to be 237. Oh yeah, look at this.
Oh, would you look at that?
All-time highs on Nvidia. Never before seen prices again. And it's wild, dude. The Asian sessions have been nuts. Like, it's like communist China just buying Nvidia, and then Americans are like waking up like, we gotta buy it too. It's like everyone in the world buying Nvidia, just FOMOing into this thing, the behemoth of all behemoths. Yeah, Andrew, remember they confirmed distribution. There was kind of head and shoulders too on Bitcoin back in October, but it was really like that 1-time, 2-time test, the lower highs, and then back to support. And it was like, we're screwed, dude. No name. You can post. You can have 24-hour trading. Enable that in your settings, and then or like enable after hours price, and then anything that's not on the daily, like 1 hour through 24 hours, you could see it like this. So you see it'll be like the yellow, that brownish colors, pre-market, and then the black is like with the session, like the Wall Street session, and then the kind of bluish color is after hours. So yeah. Can I eat this fish? Michael leaves late. He's late, man. Are you having what is it? You're late? Are you having what's the dude's name? Crypto Alex's baby, or John Stock 37 baby? Maybe. We're just staring at all-time highs. Streams, we're good, dude. Hour 16 minutes. We went across the markets. We looked at all the requests. Looks like I'm going out to the Great Plains this weekend, chat. We got a big tornado outbreak chance in the Kansas Midwest area. Monday is going to be the Super Bowl, but Sunday could be very, very eventful too. But I'll be out there, man. Going to be documenting what I can for y'all. Just living the dream, man. That's what you do. You live and you do your hobbies. You do what makes you happy. This makes me happy. Storm chasing makes me happy. Nvidia hitting all-time highs as I'm speaking to you makes me happy. Tornado stream, we could. I just don't think people care. You know, like I'm live and a tornado's touching down. It's like, meh, 10 viewers. But yeah, I'll bring the Starlink this time and see if I can make it happen. I don't know. It'll be tougher, dude. Definitely gonna be tough. Wow, dude, this is insane. We're at history right now. Are we gonna hit 237 though? Have we yet? No, we have not yet. 237. If we hear it, I'll just make sure we get the beep. WebDev newbie. I'm sorry, no one likes him anymore. No one likes Jonathan.
I like turtles.
There's bears out here. And then, just like that,
Bitcoin going to zero.
All I know is you never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
When I was young, he told my girl cousins I would never be a varsity athlete, and frankly, that was a tremendous blow to my self-esteem.
Very bad, boys. Very bad. You should leave immediately.
Do you know the way?
Wow, dude. Wow. Chivliber, meh. I think that dude spent like $3 million on that thing. I mean, that's his life. Like that dude's been chasing tornadoes since I've been playing Nintendo 64, you know? Some people, it's just their life. For me, it's just a hobby, man. I cared about making money way more than chasing storms. But hey, what I love is now he can, you know, chasing storms forever kind of broke, you know, but now, like, because YouTube and all that, he can make money living his dream, which I love that. So I definitely respect what he does. And I'm just glad he can monetize it now, because people like were so passionate about so many different things and they couldn't get paid on it until like this era. So it's pretty cool. We're just hanging out, looking at Nvidia after hours, because we're not looking at Bitcoin. We are looking at Bitcoin above my head. Sorry, I've had the Ethereum logo. Ethereum price has been effed the whole stream. My bad. There it is. Whoops. F's in the chat. Rental cars cheap, dude. No, rental cars are expensive as F. Like, thing is, I don't spare expenses, like, you know, on these trips. Oh, it's John Stock 37. Oh my god! Congratulations, John Stocks, on the new baby.
Here's what the crypto boy would have chatted in if crypto wasn't a joke.
There you go, dude. There you go. You know, Crypto Alex tipped $2 super chat earlier. He's down so bad on the year he can only tip 2, but then Giga Chad John Stock 37 tipped 50 like it was nothing. Huh. Sorry, Crypto Alex. Nah, Fatherline, don't worry about it, man. Been trained by professionals. People get the misconception about the dangers. I mean, now if an El Reno hit, yeah, it might be kind of sketchy, hairy, but yeah, we're not gonna. There's probably not gonna be an El Reno, right? Not gonna be something like that. That's like the only thing that would be just like, yeah, I might die because that thing it was so massive and unpredictable, and it could be very dangerous. So, but everyone else, but any other tornado, even as an F5, I'd be okay. Oh man, dude, where's my helmet? Where's my helmet, dude? No need, bro. No need. Okay, y'all. It was a good stream. John Stock Market 37. Oh, okay. Yeah, John Stocks. Change your name to John Stock Market because we don't know if you're like stocking boxes and you're like just a box stacker at like Costco. You know, we got to make sure you're an equities bro. Yeah, John Stock Market 37 would be a little bit more clear and a little bit more Giga Chad. All right. Just letting you know. That's right. Rotated my silver gains into mithril. That's right. And I'm going to create a mithril encased tornado chasing vehicle. Of course, dude. But mithril number always go up. Mithril is virtually the M2. Okay. Never stops going. Where's Alex Copper? You know, the other guy. Where's the metals guy who also was in the love affair or something? Yikes. We're going to get a paternity test, bro. RIP. Old crypto Mitch. Bro, if there was money to be made in crypto, like legitimate money, I'd be there, man. I'd be here. There hasn't been money to be really made in crypto in a long time. Unless maybe you were short, but the problem is even if you were short, you have to wait like literally 3 months before another leg down. It's a horrible market, man. Dude, it's a fake, garbage, scammy, fraudulent market collectively. And there's nothing you can say, dude. You can call me all the names you want in the world out there. Call me negative. Dude, we hate you, man. You used to be cool, bro. Like, I don't care what you say. Like, my portfolio doesn't care either. Like, I'm sure yours does, though. I'm sure you're poor. If you're like defending crypto in 2026, you're probably poor. You probably made no money in crypto, but why would you defend that asset class? That's what's so crazy to me, man. Like, it's just, what audacity do you have to defend this asset class, crypto? When you show me your gains in crypto, show me how much it's helped your life and turned things around for you. Show it in the P&L. You can't, because you haven't made money in it. Oh, but dude, like 6 years ago, bro, I did. 6 years ago. Remember? Don't be like Uncle Rico. If coach would have put me in 2021, I'd take state. Who cares, man? It's like, let it go. Live in the present. The present are equities. The present, the short-term past was commodities. The future probably going to be more equities here and there. I used to wear cooler hats. That's true. That's very, very true. Tusks. Yeah, Tusk and Steam. Tusk, man, roll tide. I love the ticker here. They do airplane leasing, though. Oh, the 60-minute, bro. It's up 2% after hours. What? Dude, we don't even care about anything but the monthly on Tusk. It's all you should care about. Well, the monthly's cool. The monthly's beautiful, dude. It's gorgeous. But the weekly's where that, oh yeah. Beautiful. Up 37% this week, chat. Hanging on to those gains, too, by the way. It's flat today. But closing in on the highest weekly close since January of 2025. We're talking about over 1 year highs. And this is just the beginning, man. Like, you don't give a crap. You're not even looking at this. You own it with me. I own this, too. But we don't even look at it till 492. And then we'll probably, maybe we take profit, maybe not. But the big hard target, 726 on Tusk. And that's it, man. This could take a year. This could take like 6 months. You just got to own it. And I've owned it for a while. I don't even know when I bought it 6 weeks, 2 months ago. I'm just hanging around, man. I don't care. I was like not even positive on it for a while. And I don't care. I own it. Now I'm up and I still don't care. And I'm just going to keep owning it. It's stuff like this, with these setups. This is like RGTI. This is like the quantum computers before they went up thousands of percent. This is exactly what they look like. So I just look at the fractal. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good just holding it. I'm never going to look at it. I mean, I'll look at it for like every now and then. Yeah, dude, it's fine. Okay. No, not Rico Suave, dude. What? Tomas said to learn the hard way in crypto. Yeah. Yeah, if you were watching, you heard me say Beanie Babies every day. And you had back then I used to have so many haters too. People were just trolling, hating because I would talk so much crap about their S coins. Oh, it was crazy, dude. Like the cult members are all gone now too. They're gone. Nvidia weekly, dude. With that bullish, almost bullishly engulfed. Oh man, dude, up what is that? No, up 17%, maybe 18% in 2 weeks. Year making, life making. But wait, your year's already been made. Doesn't matter. We'll make another year. Amazing. Okay, so all right, I'll leave y'all to it. Let's get this Bitcoin chart back up. Hopefully they can do something. This is a big level right here, man. This is do or die. Do or die. 200 moving average, supply line of channel up against now some local chop at 82.5. I hope the bearish divergence gets invalidated. Right, the high, the slightly higher high. Oh, I hope they can. They're starting to trying to recapture 60 today on the RSI. I hope they can, man. I'm always going to root for Bitcoin, even though it can be a hopeless hoping. All right. Good, Tomas, man. Keep watching. Don't ever stop, all right? Don't ever stop trying to take the lessons that we teach, though. Like, take in the information. Become self-sufficient as an analyst trader. Okay? So thank you for coming out. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Thank you to the team. Making the dream. And I'll just be back. Until next time, respect the T. Hey.